Hello there, everybody. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully, everyone is having an excellent day, like usual, right? Oh boy, busy couple days for me. Had to go out a couple times. Had to hit up the bank for one, and anybody that's been to the bank knows how fun that can be. So today the plan is we're gonna finish off some David Zeminski games. So it's not like I'm some big David Zeminski fanboy. I've just been really enjoying playing like a lot of these shorter games, and I figure tomorrow, since the poll ends, it'd probably be a pretty good idea to just kind of play these, finish them off, and see what they're like, right? I think that sounds like a pretty solid plan because I don't want to get into anything like too long. I don't want to start up any more long games. I'm already playing let's see, Pokemon Legends Arceus and Elden Ring, and tomorrow might be a long game as well, right? So I'm really trying to not get into anything else that's too long until I finish off one of the other ones. So I figure, tomorrow if we get a longer game, then I should still be good. Hey, Fraggin, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing today, friendo? Hopefully you're doing great. You'll see something pop up on screen soon. I'm just making sure the volume is fine, and also because I haven't set this up. I did mean to, but I got really preoccupied before the start of the stream, mostly with like food and just kind of taking care of some stuff beforehand. So we'll go ahead and get this on the go. Put it down to about like here-ish. I don't think there's gonna be any dialogue in the. Oh no, there might be actually. He has had dialogue in some of his games. We'll go ahead and we'll put this here. So Fraggin says, "Let's go! I'm here at the beginning of a stream, dude. Hell yeah! Always a pleasure to see you. Always a pleasure. Making sure my webcam is looking good. It looked a little choppy there for me for a second. Don't know why. That'd be kind of weird. The moon sliver and." Okay, it did pop up on screen. Okay. I don't know why it took me a bit to acknowledge that. Okay, we'll make it so you guys can actually hear things. Now, this might be too quiet. I'm not too sure. We'll see how it is. It's probably fine. We'll see how it is in the main game. So this is the Moon Sliver, right? So I don't know one thing about this game other than it's a David Zeminski game. So it could be good, it could be bad. David Zeminski so far has been a little bit of both. I'm gonna be real. He's kind of done a little bit of both. Where he's had some bangers, but he's also had some games that have been kind of not the greatest, right? Okay, but like not spectacular like the other ones. Oops. Click title begin. There's no save system. Okay, well, I think I clicked it by accident. So, right, is flashlight on off? Oh, I was looking at the sky. So this already looks very different from the David Zeminski games that we've played so far, because they've all been very stylized. Abel loved Isa, and he loved Daniel and Ellie, but when his mind wasn't turned toward their well-being, it was filled with thoughts of bleak hopelessness. Sometimes he would rifle through the barrel, and the promise of undiscovered trinkets raised his spirits, if only temporary. So I think this is also kind of like a spiritual, not prequel because it came out first, but like, I think A Wolf in Autumn was no, it was the Music Machine. That was kind of a spiritual successor to this, apparently. Daniel was a quiet man who spent his life lost in the books of old, or lost in his own thoughts. He wondered where the barrels had come from and who had put them here. Okie dokie. Ellie was a sullen and beautiful girl, the youngest of all of them, with a mind unfit for lofty thoughts. She had once come in here to see if there was any old firewood. Otherwise, she stayed in her cluttered house, where it was warm and familiar. All right, so already this is seeming to be pretty interesting. Interesting. All right. Yesterday, 4 people lived on this island. Now only 1 remains. Oh, is this the same island from... No, it can't be. Maybe it is, actually. Maybe it is the same island from the Music Machine. I think it might be. No, it won't be. Maybe it's a very similar idea. If we find a Roger, then we know these are the same 4 people. The night was wild and cold. The monster's tracks leading from the hatch were brand new, but the wind quickly erased them. So I can go in there. Okie dokie. Oh. What the? Okay, this is interesting. We're old, Isa, said Abel, and we're getting older. We've been getting older since we were born, said Isa. She was always smiling. Abel never smiled. I'm sorry, he said, and he cried because he often cried during these talks. For what? She said. For a lot of things. There's so much to read. They reached the ruins and strode leisurely through them toward the shoreline. Isa could remember when the old buildings still stood here, filled with families. Okay. Can I go in here? These conversations are not new. Long ago, Isa had learned to love Abel, despite and for his despondency. She hugged him as the wind tossed her long gray hair around. So how old are they? Fraggin says this looks really interesting. Yeah, it seems like it, right? I have to agree. Same thing to say about this place? Can we go in here? Yes. So, I assume I'm probably going to go in all of these locations. I guess we'll start with the hatch first, since that is the first thing we stumbled across. But so far, it seems really interesting. It doesn't feel like one of his usual surreal games. That's what I like about it, right? I do really like that his games feel different. You know? Like, they're not all pixelated and... I can't go in there. Oh, I need... Okay, so I need to figure out how to open this, I guess. Yeah, like, they're all very different. Like, they're not all pixel graphics where, you know, there's just something roaming around, or there's, like, all these puzzles. Like, it's all very different. Come back when night falls. Okay. You can tell this guy has a lot of creativity. He has a whole lot of creativity. And he's a pretty good storyteller overall, I'd say. I'm saying that she knows more than she's telling us, said Ellie. What is your problem with Isa? Daniel said, putting his book down. He was annoyed at being interrupted here. She keeps the chapel locked, and she's the only one with a key, said Ellie, leaning on the barrels and folding her arms. So you're saying she took it, he said. Okay, so what was this? My problem is that she's a liar, said Ellie angrily, fiddling with the knobs on the machine as she paced around. And that I have to keep explaining this to you over and over again. You don't know her like I know her. Exactly. You're not an impartial judge, he said. It's his favorite type of liver. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be any... Oh, what's this? Okay. Interesting. Maybe that's something I can mess with later, or maybe by touching it, maybe I did mess with it. It doesn't seem like there's an inventory. So I am pretty uncertain. Isa kept a smile on her face, although she did not feel like smiling. She sat down beside the flashlight. What about Ellie? Has Ellie mentioned anything to you? She said. She didn't take it either, he said. Nor did I, and nor did Abel, she said. And yet it's gone. The rest of the junk cast shadows on the opposite wall. How do you know Abel didn't take it? He said. Because I trust him, she said. He's a dismal man, but he would never hurt any of us. Do you trust Ellie? Daniel didn't answer immediately. I trust all of you, he said, because that's how we have to live. Daniel, you're the last one I gave the key to, said Isa. Daniel stared at the mysterious control panels. He didn't meet her eyes. He never met anyone's eyes. I didn't take it, he said. Why would I take it? I'm the one that told you it was missing. Okay, still not too sure what that is. Alright, I guess we'll leave. I am most intrigued by all this. So I think the how long to beat on this game was like 40 minutes? The mysterious liquid had drained from the tank and into the water long ago. Mysterious liquid, huh? It's interesting. It gets like a little darker. Like on this specific spot. That's weird. But also kind of cool. This place was a forest once. I still could remember the glorious living trees. Barely. Okay, okay, invisible walled. So I can't go over there. Well, I am quite intrigued. So, the password to that one door, well, that hatch, I guess, not the door, is probably in here and probably has to do with the panels. So let's see if we can be smart and figure this out. Might have to do with these, but also might not. Because I will be completely and 100% real. I'm not entirely sure what this would be telling me. I don't even know what this is. I know it's a mysterious panel, but that's about it. Unless it doesn't have to do with these. No, they're all in the same configuration, in fact. So no, this probably doesn't have to do with them. What does it have to do with then? I guess I can look and see. What's this? A strange acidic smell emanated from the pipe. You know what? I'm not really too sure. I mean, okay, there's more stuff over here. I was gonna say there's probably more on the island that I just haven't seen yet, because we went that way, but we didn't go like this way. So what do we have here then? So these are like houses, I guess. It's kind of a neat way to do a house. She took the knife from the shelf. The blade was dull and rusty, but it was still pointed. She was not smiling, but she always smiled, apparently. apparently. Isa could not talk to Abel about her feelings because Abel was overburdened with his own. So she often sat at her desk and wrote. She did not know who would ever read her papers, but there was something profound about preserving thoughts, so that they would live long after there was nobody around to read them. See, I'm not a writer, but I always thought that was really neat as well, right? Like, because you can find a lot of, like, ancient writing, and it's like, damn, that's pretty cool that this was written, like, hundreds or possibly thousands of years ago. Okay, so that doesn't go to that one. Do I have an inventory system? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, well, let us leave. Oh, I thought it was nighttime for a second. For a moment, I got really excited. I was like, oh, it's night. They could make more candles. They couldn't make more wood, so Abel burned candles. I guess that's true. What childlike emptiness I feel, to find the most peaceful solace in fantasy. To find in masquerades a truth more vivid than reality. What sort of twisted villains were the ancient writers, to taunt us with unreachable worlds more beautiful than our own? We have enough stored food to live long lives. When our wood runs out, we will be cold, but only so cold as to be uncomfortable. The water is rising, but it will be many years before it reaches our homes. Technically, we survive, but to what end? This island is all the world we know, and it is nothing but the broken pieces of a fairy tale. There's an evil man on this island, and I know him well. We played together as youths. We have cried together. We have eaten together. We have loved the same woman, betrayed the same woman. He is my constant companion and my worst enemy. He puppets my arms and legs and mouth to his own selfish ends, and secretly hurts everyone I love as I watch helpless, with their unshed, unfelt blood on my hands. He gifts my flesh with indescribable pleasures, and blights my soul with unutterable? Unutterable. Is that how you spell unutterable? I guess it is. I've never really seen that word written out. I'll be honest. My soul's unutterable despair. His name is a sin. Or his name is sin, and we are irrevocably bound together. Surely there exists no hell worse than this. Oh. Abel read to escape. Daniel read to feed his lofty, strange thoughts. Isa read to pass the time. But Ellie? As far as Abel knew, she hadn't opened a book in years. What did she do all day? He didn't know. Sometimes he worried about her. He worried about all of them. Were they as melancholy as he was? That's a... Oh, I thought that was a candle flickering. No, it was my light. Alright, let's leave that room, because that room has a lot going on. And it was covering up my screen. Mighty fierce. Ellie was laying on the bed. Daniel came in. She scowled at him suspiciously and beautifully. What were you and Isa doing in the old power building? What were you talking about? What were you and Abel doing at his house yesterday while I was climbing the mountain? He answered, casually flipping through the book on her table. It was covered in dust. She glared at him. I'm going to get wood, she spat. Did you think I was too stupid to know? She said. I'm going to get wood. So were Daniel and her together then, and he's like cheating on her with Isa? I mean, that would go along with the loved and betrayed the same woman thing that he said. Daniel stared at the pile of wood. He hadn't burned wood for months. Let's talk about Ellie instead. Abel was silent for a moment. What about Ellie? He said. Daniel didn't need to answer. Abel swallowed. All right. Let's talk about Ellie. It's very ominous. I've been thinking about life, said Abel, sitting down, and death, and uncertainty. Okay, that's that. I'm just making sure. Oh, see, that's kind of clever. That's a flashlight. That's kind of a clever thing to do. I think that's a flashlight. Daniel took down the dead flashlight and replaced it with a fully charged one. Listening to Abel talk and thinking unrelated thoughts. He preferred the sharp illumination of flashlights to the dimness of flame. Abel often visited Daniel. He loved to talk, and Daniel loved to listen. Isa and I were out for a walk, said Abel as he entered. I thought I'd stop by before you got caught up in a book. Daniel put his book down. Hello, he said. His expression confused Abel. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely a lot going on here. Is it nighttime now? I guess it is. That's a cool trigger for that. I kind of like that. Oh, we have another one of these hatches as well. The door was rusted shut and would never open. I can go in the water. Not much. Not much, though. Yeah, this is interesting. This is taking a bit of a turn. Daniel sat with Ellie under the tree, his arm around her. Let's see, Fraggin says my Wi-Fi is being icky right now. Sorry, no, don't be sorry, dude. You're perfectly fine. You are perfectly fine. If you miss anything, I will certainly catch you up with what's been going on, or at least what's speculated. By me, right? Because, I don't know, I feel like what's going on is we have a bit of a, not a love triangle, but a bit of a love thing going on. Filled with betrayal and cheating. Well, I mean, same thing, right? And a socket up here for no apparent reason, as far as I can tell. I do like the style of houses, though. I mean, I wouldn't want to live in one, mind you, but they look really neat. Come back when night falls. So I got a key. But there was nothing else to open. I mean, there was that one box. But I don't think that box would do anything. I mean, I tried to open it before and it wasn't wanting to open. Let's go try it again. Fraggin says, wait, those are houses? I mean, I think they are. They had people living in them. Like, here, I'll show you, because I need to go back to that one place anyway. So I'll show you what I mean when I say I think they're houses, right? Yeah, because this is where we came from. So this is the house we stayed in. I mean, I guess I'm gonna go back in and just see if there's anything new here. No, it's just the same stuff. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Go this way. You know, playing this is making me really realize that I do need to play a lot more smaller, shorter indie games. Okay, so this is what makes me think it's a house, right? First off, that one has smoke coming out of it. And it has what looks to be some kind of very small chimney. And then you go in and there's a fireplace here along with chairs, books, and a bed, right? I don't know if that was the sound of my mouse clicking numerous times. I thought I fixed it. Maybe I haven't. No, I picked up what seemed to be a key, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm thinking I might need to... Well, I don't know. It hasn't... See, it doesn't seem like it double clicks until I do something like that, where it like clicks multiple times without my input. Then it gets me thinking, oh, maybe there's something wrong with my mouse, which has me thinking maybe I should just send it in to get repairs. Cause I don't know, like it's not bad, but like, well, like I said, I thought I cleaned it, but maybe not. Maybe that didn't work. I got a key. What was that key to? See, because this isn't opening. But I feel like it has to. See, I've read this. No, I have not actually. That one I didn't read. Did I not read that one either? Wait, wait, no, I read everything here, right? Yeah. Did I not read the paper? Maybe I didn't. Okay, well, we'll read this because I guess I never did. I remember when the moon still shined, when each night was bathed in warm silver, and the shadows were mysterious and friendly, and the island was a place of joy. That was many years ago. Since it disappeared, this place has become cold and stark, plagued with an inexplicable sense of loss and despondency. Daniel and Ellie are young. They do not feel it. They don't remember what the world used to be like, but Abel and I do. And we're both filled with longing for intangible joys that it can no longer provide, for friends that do not exist, for feelings that cannot be reasonably felt. When I was younger, I smiled because I felt like smiling. Now that smile is a disguise. I believe the word of Hector and the religious teachings that were passed on to me. Maybe the moon is still out there, hidden behind some cloud of darkness, and maybe the ones who went before us are waiting there. There's no way to know. We have to wait for death to find out, and truth be told, I am ready. I am ready for the beginning of a new adventure. Okay, so, yeah, it's not opening. I found a key here, though. I'm pretty sure. Oh, they have the volume and sensitivity there. See, I could have swore the key went to that. We'll have a wander around and just see. It's definitely getting darker, though, so I think I'm on the right track. See, I didn't miss anything in one of these, did I? There's nothing I could unlock. Unless it was the door that I unlocked. Because I don't know if any of these doors are locked before. That could be the case, actually. Maybe there's something else out here somewhere. Maybe if I try going over here. No, I cannot go over there. All right. Okay, that doesn't give me anything. There's nothing up that mountain. Well, up that hill. Yeah, I call it a mountain, but no, I'm pretty sure it's just a hill. Hey, Best Backwards. Best Backwards says, howdy. Just had a long day of school. We'll be home in 90 minutes. All right, that sounds good, my dude. Hopefully school's been going well. But yeah, welcome back to the stream. How you doing today? And yes, stream has been going quite well, thank you. Been enjoying myself. Having a pretty good time. Just trying to figure some things out here with where I'm supposed to go. Cause yeah, I'm not really too sure. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. at the moment. Like, I feel like there's not many places to go. And I feel like the key, like, maybe I'm baiting myself because I thought the key was supposed to open something else. But maybe the key just opened up one of these doors. Like, maybe it opened up this one. That's actually highly possible. Because going into this house seemed to trigger nighttime. Which has me thinking, yeah, maybe that door was locked. But in that case, now where do I go? Because it's not nighttime yet. That door won't open. Unless there's something in this house in particular which tells me how to open up that hatch. Don't know what it would be, though. Suspicion confused, able. Dimness of flame. Wood. Let's see, Bass Sucker says I'm not the best, but I'll talk when I get home. Okay, that sounds good. Take your time, my friendo. Okay, so this has nothing to do with anything. See, maybe there's, see, there has to be like a way for me to figure this out, right? I'm probably just dumb. See, this is kind of the thing, right? That's usually the constant. Is I'm just not noticing something, but it's probably something obvious. If I can't think of it soon, then I will try just looking something up. Unspoilered, of course, and seeing where to go from here. Because I know I'm on the right path. It's just a matter of, well, how do I go further? So I read this, right? Yes. That's all about sin. Oh, here's another key. There we go. He watched Ellie put her clothes back on, his eyes unfocused, not really seeing her. She didn't say anything. Her lips were pursed in that eternal, ignorant scowl. He got up from the bed and opened his box. He used to believe that one day he could plant the last few seeds and they would be able to grow food again. But now he knew that the ground was poison. Well, I think that's spelled wrong, I'm not too sure. Isa had given the seeds to him for safekeeping. Isa loved him. Isa trusted him. His eyes filled with tears, but he didn't let Ellie see. I'm supposed to meet Isa for a walk, he said. She didn't answer. She just left. So what about the other box then? Did I read this? Yes. So then what is with this box then? Because that box won't open, even though I picked up the key that was here. I don't know, I'm very... Oh, wait, there's another key here. Oh, okay. It's okay, we gotta figure it out. Maybe that it was to the door then. Isa didn't know what the object was, but she remembered her father tinkering with it in his workshop when she was a girl. The workshop and the adjoining room were now far underwater. She was not a young woman, but even now, seeing it brought her comfort. Abel came in. How do I get into storage? He asked. She shut up and locked the box. I told you before, she said. I forgot, he said. I don't go there often. Press the first 3 until they click, leave the 4th alone, she said. Okay, well that gives us all we need. There's not a box in every house, right? I want to check. I just want to check. Like, I'm pretty sure I didn't see a box in here. No. Not a box. No boxes. So press the first 3 until they click, leave the 4th alone. That should be pretty easy to remember, since it's like right here, and I remember it, right? That should be pretty easy. So until they click. See, I don't like this. Now we're getting into spooky territory. Oh, spookier territory. Because now we're underground, and also there's a thing that leads into what appears to be some kind of basement. With long hallways as well. So this is another game that doesn't save. Ellie wasn't easy. The darkness had never felt this menacing before. It seemed alive. Watchful. Well, I can't sprint, so I think that's a good sign. For me. That even if there is something here, it's probably not gonna murder me. Ellie? Daniel's voice echoed around the tunnels. Silence. Unless I can turn off the light and it won't eat me. She couldn't explain the feeling. It was as though something was lurking around every corner, staying out of sight, staying ahead of her. Man, I don't know if I could do this in real life. This is pretty spook. Daniel heard soft, scratching footsteps behind him. He turned around and shined his flashlight around the tunnel. Nothing. I hope I don't hear that. I can jump, yeah. Interesting. Oh. Ugh. The hairs on my arm are starting to stand up a little bit. Now it's getting a bit too spooks. Oh, there's a dead end there. All right. Move along this way then. Ah, table. Multiple tables. She'd never felt like this before. She knew these tunnels well. She had been down here hundreds of times, yet she was lost. Lost, confused, and afraid. So there's nothing down this way? Seems like a pretty solid no on that one. I mean, the flashlight flickering generally is not a good sign, you're right. But it's been doing that the whole game so far. Oh, admittedly, it does seem like it's doing it a bit more. I wonder if it needs like a bit of recharge. Or if that's just how it works. I don't know. Anything could happen, honestly. We have been playing for roughly like 40 minutes now, so we're getting close to the time where if shit's gonna go down in the game, it's probably gonna go down soon. He called again. Ellie? Still no answer. But he heard the footsteps again. I don't like this. I don't like any of what's going on out here. I swear though, if I hear footsteps, I'm gonna like... Well, see, I can't even pause to like give myself comfort. Because guess what? It keeps going anyway. I don't even know which way I should be going. I do feel like I am lost, actually. Yeah, the music is definitely not helping. This is all very, very scary. And although I'm a fan, I will also say I'm not a fan. Oh. Well, there you go. We stumbled across a dropped flashlight. So now this has gotten even worse. Hello? Ellie? He didn't even have... Oh, this is Daniel's flashlight. He didn't even have time to cry out at the shadow silhouetted in his flashlight beam, lunging towards him. Well, right there's pretty ominous. Is there anything here? Hello? Okay, I'm a little bit scared now. Well, see, I don't know if there'd be like monsters in this game though. Like there probably won't be, right? And yeah, part of me is saying that as a cope, but part of me is also saying that kind of legit. Like I don't think this is the kind of game with monsters. He hasn't had those games yet. Like that doesn't seem like the kind of game David Szymanski makes. Just trying to see if there's anything around here that I can do stuff with, but I'm not seeing anything, so probably not. So I can't pick up the flashlight. There's nothing on the wall as far as I can tell. Can't tick those for safety. All right. Time to just mosey on and hope for the best. I'm pretty spooked though. There's a lot of... See, this, I think I said this before in the other streams too, but I'll say this again here. This is the exact kind of spooky that I like, right? Where it's a lot of suspense, you know? A lot of suspense where it makes you go, oh god, there's something here. There's something like gonna get me, but you're pretty sure it won't, right? No, notice how I also say pretty sure, because I have no clue. I have absolutely no clue if there is actually gonna be anything here. It's just a bit of a guess. Oh, I hate long hauls. I hate long hauls in these. Hate it. I'll say how foggy it's getting. It's doing a really good job of direct. Fuck! 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 I hear sounds. I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, that spooked the shit out of me. Oh, that spooked the shit out of me. I hate that I can't pause either. Damn. That was really unexpected. Oh, that was really unexpected. Oh, shit. Okay. Oops. I like how he did this too. How like you physically can't pause either. Because normally you pause, right, and you have some solace, but now it's like, well, I don't even know. It's all just here to fuck with you. That's all this is. All these sounds are just here to fuck with you. Plain and simple. But that's what I like, though. See, like, I really like this. Is that something? See, I can't even tell if that's something in the fog or not. I want to read more. Reading makes me feel more at ease, game. Give me things to read, please. I guess it could be a monster. It would just be like a metaphorical monster, right? Oh, look, it's a flashlight. And whatever the hell that is. Move around the edge of the room to be safe. Yeah, right. Because that would definitely. See, I don't even know why that's like helping, kind of, because I know that if it's gonna get me, it's gonna get me regardless. It'll get me. Maybe there is a monster here. Maybe it's not metaphorical. Ugh. Hate it. So it's like a shit ton of wood. She felt its breath before she felt its claws, and then she was gone. Video games, why do you do this to me? See, it's really funny just how, like, not so much how I've changed, but just like how spooky things kind of get to me now, like on stream, right? I don't know what it is. For the longest time on streams, I could actually like stream scary games and have it not really get to me quite as much because I have chat to talk to. But lately, there's been something about them that's just been, maybe it's the type of games I've been playing. But there's definitely been like this thing in games where suddenly, you know, like I'm actually like a lot more creeped out, even with chat. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate it, but I love it. Oh, I hate it, but I love it. Because now I don't actually know what's gonna happen. And like, what would it look like? I hate long corridors, though. Let me just have a look at, see what time it is. I should actually put my phone on mute as well, just so it doesn't like startle me by making a noise. Yeah, we're just gonna put my phone on mute. I'm scared. Oh, I'm scared. See, David Zeminski's good, dude. He does his job well. I think this is just his hobby as well. I don't even think he's like a proper, like, professional game creator. I think this is just his hobby. But I mean, well, he's made money off of it, so he's professional enough, but still, you do a damn fine job, my good sir. You've gotten my heart racing. You've gotten my heart racing something good. Okay, so let me collect myself real quick. I don't even know which way I should be going. I don't think it matters. You know what I think? You know what I think's happening in this? I'm going behind the curtain. We're taking a little peek behind the curtain. I think what's happening is he's actually changing the corridors on you. Because I'm pretty sure I should have doubled back on myself by now. But I think he's made it so that something triggers and then the corridors change. I don't know for sure, but considering I haven't seen anything that I thought I would have seen before, it's making me feel like that is the case, right? Where, yeah, he's done this actually really clever thing. Now my ears itchy too. Things are getting worse and worse. Actually, is this something that I've seen? That doesn't make sense. He called again, Ellie. Still no answer. But the footsteps again. Ellie. Ellie. See, have I seen that one? Ellie? Ellie? Hello? Ellie? Have I been here? No, I haven't. See what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure I would have doubled back by now. Oh, fuck it. I think I actually hear something. Or is that stuff in real life? Honestly, Megan should be home soon, so my dog should actually be going off any moment now, but... mind games indeed. Alright, we're going in. We're walking in. Yeah, we're going in. I'm going in a corridor and I'm hiding. Hiding good. I don't know if the game just expects me to leave now. It might. But have I been in here? See, how do people like play these kind of games without just going like, hey, you know, I need to stop for a moment and just collect my thoughts, right? Because like as I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh man, I just kind of need like a bit of a moment, but I also can't stop myself from going forward. Maybe that's it. Maybe they just can't physically stop themselves from going forward. No, I've definitely seen. No, yeah, this is where I've been. Yeah. Daniel heard soft scratching footsteps behind him. He turned. I didn't get anything from here though, did I? Do I need to keep wandering? I don't wanna. I don't want to do that. Does it expect me to leave? So I'm trying to think what the game wants now, because it led me back here, but I went down that way before, right? Is there another path I could take? Or does it expect me to leave? Because if he did it the way I think he did it, then it would have led me back here for a reason. And that's possibly to give me... so my hair's getting too long. Alright, hold on. My hair's getting too long again. It's starting to like feel really weird with this. There we go. I don't know though. If I leave, am I gonna want to come back? I don't know. If I leave, am I gonna want to come back? I mean, possibly. No. I'm probably not supposed to leave. Right? I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Okay, what's the rule in a maze? Like, what's the general rule in a maze? I think the general rule is you stay to one side, right? Until you find your way out. But what if this is my way out? Fuck. Fuck. Hate it. Hate every moment of this. I definitely came this way, though. Is that my way out? I don't know. Way. Is it? Wait. No, but what's the point? See, what's the point then? Stay on the right. Okay, okay. You know, that's what we'll do. We'll stay on the right until we can't. So we can't there. So we'll go this way. What if there is no way out? Well, then I'm dead. Then we die down here. Did I go left or right before? See, I don't... We're sticking to the right. Okay, no. We've been down here. Yeah, we've been down here. Because I vividly remember the tables. Very vividly. Yeah, never felt like this before. Yeah, we definitely been down here. Definitely been down here. I also don't like these dead ends. Wait a minute, then I went back. Yeah, then I went back. Right? Then we came back in here. Did I not realize it made me double back on myself? Maybe I didn't realize that. I don't like this. Still don't like this. Yeah, maybe I just didn't realize that I actually doubled back on myself the first time. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Maybe I just legitimately did get lost. Maybe, yeah, maybe it's not designed the way I thought it was. I think I did go left, though. Here. I think I did actually go left. So, we'll go right this time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah, just gonna keep yammering on, because you know what? Okay, no, we've been down here, yeah. Yeah, we've been in here. So I can keep yammering on, because you know what? That makes me feel better. It does. It does, if I just keep on. Yeah, this is something I actually kind of think I talked about in... What was it called? Lost in Vivo. Because in Lost in Vivo, I did kind of realize... Well, it's not so much I realized it. It's just more so that I think I told everybody that talking when I'm scared actually does kind of help me a little bit. Because if I keep on talking, I'm not thinking about all of the horrific things that might be down this corridor, for example, right? That, oh, you know, I'm just having a good time, just going and just having a nice fun chat with my friends, right? That's all that's happening, is I'm having a nice fun chat with my friends, and there totally isn't something behind me ready to eat me. It's gonna make a sound right now the moment I walk into this room. See? Told you. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. Yeah, it didn't. It didn't happen. At all. Right? But see, I've been in this room. Yeah, right? Unless I'm supposed to interact with this. Okay, we're good. I was gonna say, it seems a little bit brighter. But I think that's just a placebo. Am I supposed to do something with this wood? No? The monster isn't real. It can't hurt you. Exactly, right? Monster is not real. It's not gonna get me. Never. There's no such thing as monsters. Unless you want to go for the metaphorical kind, in which case, yeah, there could be, but, you know. Okay, so now we're back here. So we've been everywhere again. So this time it feels a lot brighter. Am I wrong in that? Or is it actually, like, brighter? But that could be a bad thing, because what if I see it? What if I see it? I don't know. I don't like it. I'll be perfectly honest, I don't like this.